Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ach nee, so rum.
Good morning, good morning.
Yeah, I have to hold the camera the other way around, otherwise you won't see what I see, right? Coffee time, FaceTiming, checking.
Tea time.
Tea time, yeah, coffee time, all time.
Love
Calming
time.
time, love time. All the times you can think of. Yeah, my client canceled, so I had a bit more sleep. And now we're doing this stuff. Alrighty, so we need to switch off the heating here. What I like doing is I like using my iPad to actually respond to your comments, because it's somehow the interface of the studio, the Google, I was about to say YouTube interface, whatever. All you need to know, that's easier for me, and I'll do that always on the iPad. At the same time, I'm uploading the video files to Anna because she's cutting it. I need to pay Anna still, which I'm going to be doing now. And I figured I ran out of creatine as well, so I've got like 2 scoops or something left. I just put away my clothes. So what's happening today is I've got a client at around 1 o'clock, and I've got loads of stuff to catch up on in terms of my website, because so what I'm doing at the moment is, as you know, I'm going to be traveling a lot to Germany and back, not only for my personal life, but also because the opportunity in Berlin and Potsdam in terms of personal training, which I had a look at, is massive. And the last couple of weekends while I was there, something I haven't told you is that I am also actively going about pursuing partially of my business in Germany, which I've done before. You know, obviously, I had my gym in Germany and stuff, so I've got a lot of contacts there, which is great. And now I'm utilizing them and sort of setting stuff up over there, which is, I'm really looking forward to it, and it's something I haven't done for the last 5 years, so this is going to be really, really cool. So part of that whole operation is going to be, I don't have any internet here, and I'm sitting next to the router. Part of this operation is going to be translating my website into German, and I'm not doing that myself because I don't have the time for that, and I found a translator. And this lady, so this time, I told you before, right? I had some bad experience in hiring people online, but it was down to me not sourcing them properly and not using the right platforms and stuff. So now I actually found a really good translator, and she's going to be doing that in nearly no time, which I would now, if I sit down and try to translate my own website to German, I would probably get mad or nuts or something. So yeah, I just thought I need to take some creatine. This is probably the ugliest way of taking creatine. Cold coffee and chucking that into your mouth. Fucking hell, that's really disgusting. So that's that. I'm sort of hiring that person as we speak, so she can start translating my website, and once that's finished, I'm going to show you, as my German viewership is, I think, like 12 or 15% of all of you guys. So it's going to be cool if you could have a look over the website once it's done and just read through it and see if it makes sense or not. But this lady who's doing it, she's German as well, which is important because you can't have non-native German people who translate into German, and it's always different for someone who grew up in Germany translating that website. So that's something that's going to be happening. Yeah, and then I'm going to be SEO targeting hardcore Potsdam, because I looked at the other PPTs and personal trainers in Potsdam, and they're not really going for it. And my website is very, very strong because, as you know, guys, this is something I really focus on and spend a lot of money making sure that my website is strong in the market. So I'm really excited to start crushing Potsdam and see what happens, because obviously what is happening is that everyone is using this device here, looking for a personal trainer, even in Germany. So you're going to be pulling out your phone saying, I'm looking for a personal trainer in Potsdam, and my website has to come up as #1. And that's what I'm aiming for, because then I don't have to worry about business, as I am not worrying about business here in the UK because I'm in the top search results. So I get inquiries more or less, not every day, but it depends on peak times as well. And this makes it easy for me, so I don't have to chase business, which I never wanted to do. I hate selling to people personal training because what has been taught in these courses, and if you're a PT or a fitness professional, you know, is like this thing of making the person who's coming to you aware of their fitness, aware of their lack of fitness, aware of, you know, you try to scare people into something that they then hopefully buy your personal training package, which I never believed in. So every time someone came to me, I said, look, this is what I have to offer. If it suits you, make your own decision. Go home, think about it. No one would ever do that. I would never, in the past, you know, in terms of sales, you would never send someone home and say, think about it, because most of the time these people go home and say, oh yeah, I can't afford it, I don't have time, I have kids, I have this, and all these objections you have, and then it never happens. But for me, it really worked out because I gave people room to think about it. It's not like, okay, if you want to do it, here's the contract, sign it now. I've done that in the past and it worked as well, but I've seen that these people are then, you know, a bit reluctant. Obviously, you can't do that with every single person who comes to you. You know, you have to have a feel of who can you send away and who can't. But because people are inquiring to me through the website, it's easier for me to sell to them because I don't really have to sell to them, because they already made their decision by contacting me saying, I want personal training. And that's why my strategy was always going out there and making sure that I'm found, because this is this thing, right? If you're looking, you're willing to pay, you're willing to buy. And if I'm the person who's coming up in the search for the person who wants to spend the money, it's easy for me. Rather than me going out, like say in a gym, approaching people and saying, oh, you might have, you know, I'm this super PT here, don't you want to work out with me? I guess you get the gist of this. So long story short, that's what I'm trying to do with Germany again. I'm trying to set up my website for the German market, and really looking forward to that. So again, talking a lot, but I hope this gives you a bit of value and insight. And now I'm heading towards the gym because I need to sort of, get ready and stuff. And you can also at the very beginning. Alright guys, the TV show I did is now live online, the health show, Health and Fitness, and you're going to be finding the link here or in my description. So if you want to really watch the whole thing, it's an hour long. You can just click on the link and give me a bit of support. That would be awesome. Yeah, just thought I'll give you a bit of heads up. Now, let's stop this baby. The other thing is I sort of ordered something again online, which happens to me quite often. I go to Amazon, it's like, fuck, I like this. So I ordered something. So we're going to do a bit of unpacking, something you don't really need, but for some reason I just ordered it. I'm like a fan of all this tech shit. So here you go, little unboxing quickly, then I need to actually head to the gym. This thing in yellow, wow, I like this case as well. There you go. It's literally just a little case where you can put in like cables and stuff, and it's sort of wobbly. It's, you know, you can crunch it up like that. And the reason why I like it is because I've got loads and loads of cables which I need to keep track of, and I really like this thing. So if you want to grab one of those, I'll leave a link in the description box below. It's like, what was like $7 or £7, I actually don't know. And yeah, grab yourself one as well if you are as organized as I am, or at least trying to. Alright, enough talking, need to go to the gym now. just want to show you guys what I'm going to be eating, and as always it is greens, which is going to be kale in this sense, so all of this stuff is nice and actually quite salty. And then I've got some beef on top with a slice of cheese and a big mug of green tea, and that's sort of what I'm going to be eating today. So green tea, yeah, so that's basically what I'm having in terms of my food, right over there somewhere there. And yeah, I'm so tired today. I slept 2 hours, I got up in the morning, 2 of my clients actually canceled, so this day was just a total mess. But what I did do is I did a lot of emails and sort of online stuff. But yeah, I hope tomorrow's gonna be more exciting. So thanks guys for watching, stay tuned, punch the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so.